We're just gonna go Tesla Live today. I'm just gonna start spamming that feed. But welcome back to the Dunn Show. We're gonna see what we can make happen here. Give me 2 seconds. I'm a Tesla ball. I got a live feed going. What was that? Shit. So we're going live on Tesla. Tesla dropped a little bit earlier. It came back up. Tesla's at $289 right now. It's down $5. It was up at $303 earlier. Oh, come on. So let me log in, goddammit. Okay, so we got the phones up. That's in. All right. Let's see if we can make this happen. So anyway, we're bullish on Tesla. We've been looking at Tesla all day today. We really went into deep detail on Tesla yesterday. We have a video up about why we were bullish on Tesla. Pretty much their Q2 earnings report, their outlook on that day for that was an extremely bullish report. So today we've had some pretty wild, not wild trading, but we've had anyway. So why am I bullish on Tesla? I'm bullish on Tesla because of this right here. Let me full screen that. I'm bullish as can be on Tesla. And yeah, they could miss, but if they hit this, then we're going to the moon. Basically, what we're looking at right here is Tesla coming out and saying that they have, what they're expecting here is their production. They met their 5,000 Model 3 per week targets. They expect to produce 50 to 55 Model 3 vehicles in Q3. They expect that to increase by 75 to 92 over prior quarter. The delivery system should outpace the production, so they should be able to get out more than 50 to 55,000 Teslas in Q3. They're expecting a delivery performance to beat. They're expecting their delivery performance to stabilize. They're expecting everything that could. They're expecting bullish numbers. They're expecting the cash flow to. They're expecting cash flow improvements driven by product and deliveries. So their products they expect that to be a massive increase. Their deliveries to be a massive increase over production. That is going to give them the cash flow. That's gonna change their deficits. Their deficits right now, we're going to go straight up to the bottom line. The bottom line is at the end of June 2017, they were running a deficit of $666 million. At the same time, the next year, they're running a deficit at the end of June this year. They were running a deficit of $1.4 billion. What that means for the market share, I'm looking right over here. What that means for the market share is last year Tesla was losing $4.07 a stock. This year they're losing $8.42 a stock. That is horrible financials. It's unsustainable. With rising interest rates, this company is going to be dead. But this outlook says that they're going to catch this wave right at peak. They're going to catch this right before it goes down. They're going to weather this storm a little bit. So that's why I'm so bullish on Tesla right now. Any questions, anything like that, just post it up in the chat. Looks like my computer might have froze. No, it didn't. So, anyway, what we're looking at here is just a massive... Tesla's coming out and saying they are going to massively beat their earnings. You get that because Elon Musk's Twitter page is a bullish outlook on what's going on. Anyway, questions or comments, put them in the chat. We're going to go live stream all day on Tesla. I did a lot of research on Tesla. We're seeing if this little project here works, and there's nothing better than to just let's pin it on Tesla. Questions, post here. Call number to talk. So, post anything you want into that chat. Why am I so bullish on Tesla right now? Well, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. You got these numbers. You got them talking about their outlook. You have Elon Musk's Twitter feed, which is essentially Elon Musk ripping up, talking a bunch of shit towards people, talking about how he loves anime. All right, he loves anime. He's almost bragging. He's almost bragging. You got that rise from Tesla yesterday about how all of a sudden this long-term bull or bear turns into a bull. Someone who's suing Tesla for something, but he turned bullish. I turned bullish. I mean, follow the money. So Tesla jumped up 12% yesterday. It jumped up to 294. Closed at this morning. It was at 303. Right now it's at 289.03. Dude, people love to be bearish on Tesla. I love to be bearish on Tesla. People just don't get it. But what it is these outlooks, these numbers right here. So what this is saying to you, is as simply as can be, they expect an increase of 75 to 95% over last quarter. So what they are talking about, I believe, is quarter one. They met their 5,000 per vehicle per week target. They're expecting to roll off 50 to 55 Model 3 vehicles in quarter three, Q3. All right, that's roughly 44,000 miles, 45 Model 3s a week in a quarter, or a week. No, in a quarter. So at 5,000 Model 3 vehicles per week over a quarter, that's something like 65,000 Model 3s in a quarter. They're expecting to roll off 5,000 to 55. So they're expecting that much of a decrease, okay? They expect their deliveries to outpace production. So they want to deliver the cars fast. They're saying their delivery system is going to stabilize. They're expecting massive increases in their deliveries. This is going to increase their cash flow to cash flow improvements. They're saying it's going to be driven by production and deliveries. So what we're looking at in the earnings report tonight is what is their production numbers, what is their delivery numbers. I live in a place that sees a lot of Teslas. I see Teslas on the road all the time. And if they really are any kind of if they're any kind of talk, I'm always seeing these trucks all around of 18-wheelers pulling back fucking 10 Tesla cars. Dude, they turned a profit on Teslas, on Model 3s in August, right before funding secured. Ever since then, the stock has been in turmoil. Elon Musk is off the board. But if Tesla itself can produce a bullish quarter, then we're going to have a bullish quarter, a bullish earnings. It looks like just AMD is going to report tomorrow. Too many bulls here. When you were 100% confident in your conviction, the market's going to show you who's boss. So there are a lot of fucking bears on fucking Tesla's board. Dude, Tesla just wants to go up. There's too much top end money for it to go down. Tesla is a bullish stock. It's burning capital, but it's hedging. It's hedging money, hemorrhaging. But the Dow is 0.3% down. The S&P is 0.5% down. The Nasdaq's almost a full point down. So tech's taking a beating today. Tesla's falling off a wall. Tesla's got a bear flag right on its face. We're anticipating the earnings. Everyone is anticipating the earnings. It could be bearish, it could be bullish. What I'm looking at is what are these production numbers? What are the delivery numbers? Are they still burning through money? What is their deficit? Is their deficit going to continue to be so bad? Cash is king. The interest rates are improving. The credit is tightening. they got to be cash flow positive. The supply and the demand is there for cars like these. The supply is there. The supply should be there, from what Tesla's saying, and they're saying they'll be able to get the supply out. But anyway, I want to hear from the viewers. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think on Tesla? Do you think Tesla is a bull? Do you think Tesla is a bear? Do you have faith in Elon Musk? Is anything that he says worth listening to? What is going on with Tesla? Tesla is just a bullish little fucking company going on right now. It's not little anymore. They got $43 billion in market cap. They're running an EPS of negative 16 per share. It looks like, dude, they want the production. They want the production to increase. They're expecting massive production numbers, massively bullish production numbers out of the last Q2 earnings. They expect their delivery system to stabilize, to outpace production. They want massive increases in cars delivered. This is going to give them cash flow improvements, driven by production and delivery. So all this section is about 5 paragraphs on their it's about 5 paragraphs in their Q2 earnings. This right here is as bullish comes, and you have a CEO who's going on Twitter talking about how he loves anime. I mean, the guy's a total head case, but he's got to know his numbers are good. Now that we have reached potential rate of 5,000 Model 3 volumes per week, so we already did that. We're focused on cost efficiencies. They're focused on cost efficiencies and profitability. He came out on Twitter and he said that he wants to see numbers that he wants to cut the cost of how they build these cars. So he's going to stop giving some variants of interiors. You got to order that now. We're changing on November 1st. So it's going to be more of a baseline model. It's not going to be so many features. It's going to be more of an assembly line. They're going to build these cars. They're going to deliver these cars. They're going to supply the demand, which is always a very positive thing. They're trying to make them cheaper for themselves. I saw that they were going to make some other car that was cheaper, but the catalyst and the driving force for everything about Tesla isn't so much Elon Musk right now. It is more about the production and the delivery numbers, and that is going to equal the cash flow improvements or negative numbers. You got to know, is Tesla still burning through its capital? Is it going to become sustainable? Because the interest rates are rising, the credit is tightening, cash is going to be king. They're going to need to start paying back some of their debts. It is just what they're doing right now is not practical. So, but they're saying, and it looks like they're going to come out and they're going to change what they're doing. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for massive production increases across the market. What I've been doing lately is I've been looking at everything in the market. I think that I might need to step back a little bit and look more at certain things. Texas Instruments is down 4.3%. Verizon's down 0.8%. McDonald's is down a full percent. Caterpillar is down 0.56%. 3M is down 1.67%. Boeing is only up 2.31%. They're not anywhere close to their high a day. Boeing killed their earnings, but once again, Boeing didn't show that they killed their earnings. Arcadia is trading at the bottom end of its day. It went into the red. It was trading almost at 5 today. AMD is falling off the wall. It's going to be down 6% shortly. They're trading at low a day. They're going to report tomorrow. General Electric is down 0.71% today. They're trading at 12.60. MU is having another bad day. They're trading at 37.24. They're at 3.72. Now, we saw a day like this yesterday, and everything seemed to turn around. So bombs were found at all these people's houses, at Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton's New York estate, George Soros' New York estate. I saw there was a bomb sent to Obama. People are sending bombs around. But, shit. But, Corbius Pharmaceuticals is up to 7.33 on the day. They're up 2.6%. Shit. Nothing on the chat. You can't go after one stock with one person. You need two people here. But Micron's down 4%. So you see what I'm looking at. Ross Stores is moving. They got a lot of volume. Activision's got a lot of volume. They're up 40 cents on the day. Microchips Tech is down, so the semis are down. All the microchips are down. Adobe 0.46% up. Starbucks 0.5 up. Activision 0.6% up. These are the ones with volume. Where's the bearish energy coming from? Ctrip.com's down 5%. That was a big runner the other day. Texas Instruments is down 4.3%. 4.4%. Analog Devices is down $4. $3.11. But Micron is down 3.72%. The semiconductor is really taking a hit here. Look at the map. The map is just all bearish. It's not all bearish. The healthcare is having an alright day. Biotech. Biotech's looking like it's having a really bad day. Basic Materials is having a hard time. Oil prices were down. The financials, the banks are all down. The property and casualty insurance is down. That looks like it's really down. Technology is it's probably more closer to the mix, but the Nasdaq is underperforming the other markets right now. So I'm guessing that all tech is down. Oracle's up a little bit. Adobe's up. T is down. They missed their earnings. AT&T, they missed. They're down almost 8% on the day. TXN, Texas Instruments, is down almost 4.2% today. They missed on their earnings. We had our first round of missed earnings, we've been seeing some more missed earnings this week. NVIDIA is down 3%. Crown Castle is up 1.4%. EA is up almost a percent. EA is going to cross that $100 threshold, looks like. But they're doing it on a red day, so who knows if it will hold. PayPal's down 1%. Visa is pretty much flat. So anyway, nothing on the chat, but Boeing. So they sold more planes this quarter, and their backlog got even more filled up. Boeing is just an example of a stock that has continually been bullish. They had a massive run up, but the market melt up. And even when they beat earnings, it feels like the stock does not run. It's only up 2.31%. If any other company was coming out with the numbers that Boeing was coming out quarter to quarter, it would be up like 10% every time. But Boeing doesn't do that. Boeing was almost at 400 not too long ago. But when the market sold off, when the market sold off, Boeing sold off with it. Caterpillar's down. Caterpillar missed. 3M missed. They're down. McDonald's beat. They're down. Verizon beat. They're down. Texas Instruments. They're down. Philip Morris is continuing their bull run. They're at even right now. They were at 90. They were at 89.11. Pivotal is down. Bosch is more towards even. Square is down 2%. $1.53. AMD is down 5.12%. Looks like my numbers stopped updating. number stopped updating. But Chipotle's down 2.11%. Chipotle just got a massive upgrade. Someone said they were going to get a 20% run in share price. It looks like the bears have the floor in the market today. They've had it all week, and you know, we got the GDP coming out on Friday. That's going to be a huge catalyst on how this thing goes. The GDP the last 2 quarters has not been good. I mean, it hasn't been what it was expected, but these sanctions and these tariffs are starting to affect the numbers in the market. And not that they haven't, I mean, they've been affecting them, but yeah, that's what's going on in the market right now. That's what's going on in the market right now. You got bombs being sent out to top political leaders. You have Trump talking about tax cuts that might get passed, might not get passed. Another 10% to middle income families. 2 Democrats say Google Plus data exposure may violate FTC consent decree. So Google's violating data things. It just means that they're growing as a company. Dude, the chip makers are going to drag down this fucking market here, it looks like. Just looking at the things I'm looking at, it looks like the chips are a real problem. And you knew that they were a real problem like 2 quarters ago when Micron missed on when Micron was dealing with too many chips. They flooded their own market, and they all did it, and now they're feeling the repercussions for all this. Short sellers lost $1.11 billion on Tesla yesterday. It's a lot. But the Mega Millions Powerball was won by someone in South Carolina on a single ticket. $1.5 billion on a single ticket. So that is a lot of fucking money. Socialism is becoming a problem at the White House. I guess they're fearing socialism. Gourmet Burger Kitchen earmarked 17 stores for closure. So, new home sales plunged to a 2-year low as housing picture deteriorates. So people aren't buying houses anymore. That's really not good. So the housing sectors are going down. So yeah, I mean that's the market in a quick look. Just single-use plastics banned approved by European Parliament. So what does that mean? You can't wrap up sandwiches. Single-use plastic bans. What don't you use? Single-use plastics. So any plastic wrap. For straws, you use plastic. You use plastic for grocery bags. You use plastic for sandwiches. You use plastic. You use Ziploc bags. What about Ziploc bags? Are they going to ban fucking Ziploc? Is that why Tupperware jumped? I saw Tupperware was up big. Tup. Looks like they might have reported though. But they're up fucking 14% almost. So in the currency world, everything looks down. Crude is selling at crude oil WTI is at 67.07. All right. Well, the top gainer today is CMTA. They're up 50%. Chlamydia Pharmaceuticals. Clementia Pharmaceuticals. They're up 50%. They're trading at $15.50, so they're up $5 today. That's pretty. They almost got up to $20. They were trading in the 19s, so that's coming down a little bit. But K12 Inc. was up in the 21s. They're up 20% today. They must have had a beat or something. Good news came out of them. Top losers today is some penny stock, Amera Holdings. It's trading at 43 cents right now. They're down 57%. The Bank of NT Butterfield and Son Limited is down 23, almost 24% today. They're trading at 38. So they're taking a big hit. The Nasdaq's down. The Nasdaq's down, I think, the most here. Now, yeah, the Nasdaq's down. Well, my number stopped updating again. But the Nasdaq's down %. The S&P's up 0.50 or down 0.55. Dow is down 0.30. I got to reboot my computer. But shit. But anyway, thank you for watching another installment of the Dan Dunn Show. Bearish on Tesla. Bullish on Tesla. Bullish on Tesla.